Hi everyone, I'm Tori, an adult doll collector, and I create videos for the enjoyment of other adult doll collectors and doll enthusiasts. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back. First of all, I want to say Happy New Year! It's now officially 2024. I cannot believe that. I don't even know what happened to 2023. I blinked and 2023 was gone. Now we're in 2024. And because it's the new year, I've been making a list of goals for myself for the new year. One of them being that I am doing a low spend / low buy year, especially when it pertains to my dolls. I have a budget for myself for each month when it comes to my hobby. I have a list of things that I am going to be purchasing very intentionally in 2024, but I will have to sell some things in my doll collection to be able to buy those things, so that money isn't coming out of my pocket necessarily. It's just going to be funds within my doll collection reallocated, basically. I guess if that makes sense. And then I also have a list of things that I'm going to be doing to help me achieve those goals. Some practical ways that I can distract myself when I get that shopping itch, especially the online shopping itch. So, today we're going to be changing Miss Lottie here. This is the Lottie sculpt by Laura Lee Eagles, and she is painted by Moon River Reborns on Instagram. You can go and find that artist's page there. That artist makes some beautiful dolls, and this one is no exception. She's just adorable. I love having her in my collection. She's been in her Christmas pajamas for, I would say, 2 or 3 weeks now. So she's definitely due an outfit change, especially since Christmas is over. Let me show you what I'm going to be changing her into. She's going to be wearing an outfit that belonged to my daughter, actually. This onesie has cherries on it. It's from Walmart. It's the Carter's Child of Mine line. Is that what they still call this line? Yes, Carter's Child of Mine. So it's the onesie in a 3 to 6 month, the little pants, and I have this adorable sweater, still brand new with the tags. It's a Next Baby sweater that I've been hanging on to since summer. It's brand new with the tags. I found it once upon a child. It's got bunny ears. Isn't that so cute? Obviously, this would be better for spring, but to be honest, by spring, it's usually pretty hot here, too hot here for something like this. So we're going to enjoy this now. And while I change her, of course, I'm going to tell you all about how I'm going to achieve this low spend year. Honestly, it kind of feels like a punishment. I'm not looking forward to a low spend year. Now, to be clear, I usually am very conscious of what I'm spending anyway. I don't usually buy a lot of dolls or doll things if I don't first sell something in my doll collection. But this year I need to be even more conscious about it, and I need to set a limit for myself on what I'm spending every month. So if anyone else has been thinking they might need to do this, I hope this video encourages you. Make yourself a list of goals and exceptions for the year and ways that you will help yourself to achieve those goals. Alright, so let me read a couple of things here on my list, and then I'll get to changing her while I chat about them. My first goal is to sell a few things in my doll collection. I already have one doll in mind that I probably will be selling this year, but to be honest, I really love all the dolls in my collection right now, so it's going to be pretty tough to let one of them go. I am also going to be selling some clothing because some of the clothing pieces I have for my dolls, I'm kind of bored with them. I've had some of them for years and years, and I want to freshen up the wardrobe a bit. My limit is $25 a month on doll stuff. That's it. $25 a month. Now, in 2023, at the beginning, I said one of my goals was to set a limit of $20 a month for myself when it came to doll stuff. I did not achieve that goal. I didn't even come close. I way overspent most of the time, and I did not stick to it at all. I was not disciplined with myself when I set that goal. I shouldn't have even set the goal because I didn't even, like I said I was going to do it, and then I didn't even do it. But this year, I want to hold myself accountable to that. My limit is $25 a month on doll stuff. And then I have my list of exceptions. So this year, what I am specifically going to buy, like very intentionally buying, I have been wanting the new sculpt that Laura Lee Eagles is coming out with called Gracie May. I already have an artist lined up. I need to get the rest of my funds ready for that, to go into that doll. She's going to be created this year. And then I have one Behringer doll on my wish list that I am going to get. I've wanted him since like October, haven't purchased him. I need him for a specific reason and specific videos I want to do on my channel. And then the other exception is I want to go on an American Girl shopping spree, just a small one, with my daughter. And so we're gonna go to one of the American Girl stores. We're gonna have a great time shopping, and I still need to finalize my list of things that I am going to get there, because I'm not just gonna walk in there and buy whatever. That's how I get myself into trouble when I'm shopping. I see something, I'm like, oh, it's cute, it's a good price, I want it, I'm gonna buy it. If I have the money, I'm gonna buy it. I'm trying not to do that this year. And let's see, is there any more exceptions on my list? Oh, Black Friday. Black Friday, I am going to be saving slowly throughout the year for Black Friday shopping. And one other thing, I guess you could say it's kind of an exception, but not really. I'm going to be doing 1 to 2 big trade-ins at Once Upon a Child, and I am going to allow myself with that money to buy a couple of new things for my dolls to freshen up their wardrobes for the new seasons, for spring and summer, and then of course fall and winter again as we come back around to those seasons. I almost didn't really call that an exception because I'm getting rid of a bunch of doll stuff and then just buying a couple little pieces at Once Upon a Child, you know. But I think when I do that trade-in, most of that money is going to go into my list of intentional spending for my doll collection this year. Do you hear that rooster? That is not our rooster. It's the neighbor's rooster. And he keeps jumping the fence and coming over here every single day. For the past couple weeks, he's driving us crazy. He crows at 3 a.m. in the morning. All the way through morning, and then he finally gets up out of bed and goes wandering around in the yard, and he barely crows at all, and then all of a sudden he'll just crow and crow and crow and crow, and it drives us crazy. But anyway, I better get to changing her while I chat a little bit. So there's a couple reasons why I want to do this low spend year. One, I already see that I need to downsize what I have for my dolls just a little bit. Things are getting a little bit out of hand. I was really good for a couple of years at keeping track of everything, not collecting too much for my dolls. But it's, you know, you do shopping. Uh-oh. I dropped her sock. But you know, you go shopping and sometimes things get out of hand. My weakness is clearance and thrifting and really good sales. If I can get a good deal, I'm probably gonna buy it. So I'm trying to be more self-disciplined in that area. I know I'm not nearly as bad as some people when it comes to like buying doll stuff all the time. As like I said, I usually do get rid of things before I buy anything new anyway. But, you know, it's still something that I need to improve on. Also this year, I am most likely going to need surgery. I have been battling a horrible health condition for years, and I think I have talked about it here on YouTube a couple of times, but I don't normally get very personal on my channel. I just don't like to, you know, YouTube is a very open platform. Whatever you say here on YouTube or really any social media, people can take it and talk about you. I just don't feel like being super vulnerable on the internet is my thing, you know? And that's just me. I'm not saying that it's wrong to do that or anything, because I know there's a lot of people who do, and that's fine. It's just not my thing. But, because of this health condition that I am battling, I know that we are going to need some extra funds this year, and therefore I know that I need to not spend as much on my doll hobby. That money needs to go to other things. And to be honest, with my health condition that I'm dealing with right now, I'm really, really scared to death about what this year is going to hold when it comes to that. But, you know, it's life, it's adulthood. You gotta do what you gotta do. It's not the end of the world. I still have beautiful dolls, you know. Unfortunately, I am going to be making a list of dolls that if I have to sell a doll, we need the extra money, then I will sell the dolls in order of what I can, you know, what I can bring myself to let go of in my doll collection. I was looking at my reborn dolls yesterday, and I said, if I had to number these of like most important to least important, there's 4 or 5 dolls, I think there's 5 dolls that I was like, I could never let go of them. It's really nice to finally get to that point in my doll collecting where I have dolls that I love that much and that I am that attached to. I promise I'm not hurting her arm. Her cloth body is very flexible here. I took stuffing out, so I promise that did not hurt her. I did not bend her vinyl. Just had to get her arm in there. It fits her pretty good. This is a 3 to 6 month, if I didn't already say that. Very cute. But anyway, yeah. As a matter of fact, this year I may even share part of my like journey with some of my medical stuff that I'll be having to deal with. We'll see. We'll see how personal I am comfortable with getting on my channel about it. But yeah. Alright, so what are some ways that I'm going to be helping myself achieve these goals for the low spend year? 1, for my more intentional purchases and my budget for every month, my budget of $25, I got this money binder so that I can take cash, put it in here. I'm going to label these for whatever they are. So one is going to be my monthly doll spending. That $25 a month is going to go into one of these. If I have money left over in that month, I'll probably just leave it in there and then just add the next $25 in there. And that way I'll have a little bit more that I could spend the next month. And then, you know, another one will be for my Gracie May, saving for my Gracie May doll. Another will be saving for that Behringer doll that I want to modify for my collection and all that stuff. And so on, okay? And then one thing I'm going to be doing to prevent that shopping itch is reading. I used to love reading when I was a kid and a teenager. That's my daughter. I used to love reading when I was a kid and when I was a teenager. And then through adulthood, you kind of just forget about some things you love as you're busy. You know, you have to prioritize what you really love to do the most. And for me, that's my doll collection, like enjoying my doll collection. When it comes to like hobbies and my free time, well, I don't have a lot of free time. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I have a household to manage, I have things to do. So, you know, I kind of quit reading books for a long time. My vision also deteriorated a little bit. So I ended up having to get a new prescription for my glasses, which I got recently, and now I'm happy to say that with a magnifier I can read most regular print-in books now. If the lighting is just right and if I don't have a migraine, yeah, when the conditions are right, basically. But I've been gathering up some books to read. This one I have been working on since the beginning of December. It's really good so far. This is how far I've gotten in it. I want to be reading this more often, but you know, I'm just working on it slowly. I'm really enjoying it. For those of you who might be curious of what kind of books I like, I love historical fiction, I like mysteries, and I like romance, but I like clean romance. I don't like anything that is I guess you would call it inappropriate, you know what I mean? That's just not, it's not the stuff I like to read. So I like a little bit of romance, but not crazy inappropriate or anything like that. As a matter of fact, most of the books that I read are by Christian authors, if not all of them. So this is one of them. This is a historical fiction. It's really good so far. I need to finish that book. And then I recently went to a secondhand bookstore and got some books for good deals. This one is The Head Mistress of Rosamere by Sarah E. Ladd. I've already read one of the books in this series by her. It was really good. I read that book super fast though, so I'll probably read that book super fast. And then, of course, I have the other one from the series here. And then here's one that's, these are going to fall on her and I don't want that to happen. So hold on a second. Let me just move these over here. The last one that I got from the secondhand bookstore is by Colleen Coble. I really like her mysteries, but I haven't been reading them in a while because she has, I mean, you know, each writer, each author has their own style of writing, and she definitely does. But I got kind of bored with reading her books quite often because her style of writing is so predictable, I guess you would say. Every once in a while she shocks me in a book, but it's not super often. I've been reading her books since I was a teenager, so a long time. But this one is Where Shadows Meet. It's a murder mystery, but also I don't get into murder mysteries that are like really scary and gruesome and gross. Not into that. Just not. I'm into the mystery, but I'm not into that. She also usually has a little bit of romance in there. And the other thing that I'm going to be doing, if I have a shopping itch and I'm like, nope, go find yourself something to do, is coloring. Adult coloring books. This book, Cinnamon Bun Dreams, is my favorite adult coloring book right now. It's just adorable. Just a quick flip through. So you'll notice on some pages there's a few things colored here and there. My goal is to finish this entire book in 2024. And to do that, I'm just coloring little bits at a time on whatever page I feel like coloring in at the time. I'm using markers, gel pens. Look at that metallic gel pen that I used for the utensils on this page. Isn't that so cool? Yeah, that's I don't know. I just think that's so cool. But I tend to get bored working on the same page over and over again. So instead, this is how I'm working in this book. It's not, quote, normal, I guess, but, you know, that's how I want to work on this book. And I find it more enjoyable for me that way. So yeah, adult coloring, and I already have colored pencils, alcohol markers, and gel pens to work in, so I shouldn't need anything new for coloring this year. I've also got plenty of coloring books. And then, of course, when it comes to my dolls, I just need to do more things that don't cost money. One thing I want to do this year is a series of videos going on nature walks. My grandma loves to go on nature walks. We love to do that together. We both enjoy the dolls, and we enjoy making videos together with the dolls. So I'm thinking this year, maybe I'll do a nature walk series on my channel. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in the comments. I would love to hear from you all about that. And then digital journaling. So, oh my goodness, where is my iPad? Where is my iPad? I don't know. But digital journaling is so much fun. I have this app called Zinnia. I'm sure some of you have probably heard of it before. And I just have to say, I have to take this tag off. I mean, I probably don't have to, but I'm going to. And it's kind of painful to take this tag off. I did it. Okay. So, Zinnia is a journaling app. I do pay a yearly cost to use it, but it's unlimited journaling pages. You can do anything from journals to planners to like your own cookbooks and budgeting planners. Anything you can possibly think of, you can do on that app. And it's unlimited journals, everything, when you use the subscription. Now it's $40 a year. I know that seems like a lot, but to me it was justifiable because otherwise I want to buy all the planners. And then I want to buy pretty washi tapes. And then I want to buy pretty stickers and all this stuff. And before you know it, you've spent hundreds of dollars on this stuff. And then for me personally, sometimes I don't get around to using that stuff. And then I've wasted that money. So I used Zinnia last year in 2023. Really enjoyed it. I also made a doll journal in it, like a reborn doll journal. One thing I think I forgot to mention too. They have like stickers, washi tapes, templates, anything you can think of, and you can use all of that if you have the subscription. So I love it. Hashtag not sponsored. It's just really something that I do enjoy. Okay, let's put this little coat on her. It's a 0 to 3 month, but it seems like it's big, so I think it will fit her. Oh, goodness, she's heavy. She was even heavier when I got her. I took some weighting out, and she's still really, really heavy. So that's another thing I'm going to be doing, is my digital journaling. I'm going to finish pages for all of my reborn dolls. So far, I've done Georgia, and I've done Bennett's page. I even shared making Bennett's page here on my channel, and it did not do well. It didn't seem like something that you all were really interested in, seeing me doing a digital doll journal. But I don't know if maybe YouTube's algorithm just didn't like it. So if you're interested in seeing more of that, let me know in the comments as well. Oh, look at that. That is so cute. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I think I'm going to keep her in this outfit for quite a while. She'll probably be in this outfit until it's time to start changing babies for spring. Oh my goodness. She needs to go on an outing in this outfit because it's so cute on her. I love the sweater. It makes the outfit. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I think that's all I have to share with you all. Oh, that's all. As if I didn't just film an over 20-minute video all about this. But I just thought maybe, one, talking about it would help hold myself accountable for sticking to my goals this year. 2, I want to encourage anybody else who may need to do a low spend year for your finances as well, that you can do it, you know, like let's go on this journey together. And I also wanted to maybe share some practical ways that you can also help yourself meet those goals. Like I said, I'm going to be reading books, and I'm going to be coloring. I'm going to be doing digital journaling and enjoying my dolls, like doing things with my dolls that don't cost money, like shopping. Anyway, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. And, oh, one more thing. I will be filming a video of my actual channel goals for this year in another video. That'll be soon. Thanks for watching, everyone.